In this short video, I'm going to show you the basics of getting started with Praat.
When you open up Praat, you should see these two windows, the Objects window and the Picture window. We're going to be working with the Objects window today. So the first thing we need when we're working in Praat is an object to work with. And the difference between objects and files is an important one, and I'll be talking about that just in a minute. So get an object, you can open up a file, or you can create an object. So we're going to open up a sound, reading from a file, picking this WAV file and opening it. And that's created an object in our list. We can play it.
Tone.
Or we can view and edit it. So this is the sound again, playing it.
Tone.
The shortcut for playing is the tab.
Tone. Tone.
And that plays from the point you select here.
Tone. Tone.
You can also select a section and play it by clicking here or hitting your tab. You can also create an object by, for example, recording. So now we're going to record a mono sound. You get the sound recorder window open when you do that. And you can hit record and start recording. You may need to adjust the levels. And the way that you do that depends on your computer, but in a Mac, you'd open up your sound preferences, pick input, and then you can make the input louder or softer. If you make it too loud, what's going to happen, as you can see there, is you go into the red. You never want the levels to go into the red because that means you're getting distortion and it's going to degrade the quality of your recording. What you want, essentially, is for the recording to be as loud as it possibly can be without ever going into the red. And if it's a little bit too quiet, that should be fine. Really, the main thing that you want to do is avoid getting the distortion that you get from going into the red. So we've been recording all this time, and I can press stop. I haven't created a file yet. I haven't even created an object for the list. The next thing I need to do is to save to the list. I can save to the list or save to the list and close. And when I save the list and closed, I create a new item that I can play or view and edit. So here's the whole file. And starting to play the whole thing. Hit record and start recording. You may need to adjust the level. I just paused by hitting the tab button there. I can restart now. And the way that you do that, here we're going to select a section. Again, we can play it, hitting the tab button. You'd open up your sound preferences. And a useful thing that you can do is to view just the selection. Again, we can now select maybe a smaller part. Zoom to a selection, play it. You'd open up your sound preferences. And then with the selection, I can save this sound directly as a WAV file, or I can extract it to create a new object. So extract selected sound, say time from 0 if we want, so we can preserve the times that would have the times that were indicated from the original sound file, or we can take time from 0. As you can see, we've just created a new object. Close this window. Again, here is our whole file. Here is a portion of it. And up to now, we've saved nothing to the disk. To save to disk, what we want to do, again, we can save it here, save as a WAV file, or any of a bunch of other kinds of files, file types. This one's the whole thing, and this one's the extract.